We're back with another 10 Secrets video returning for part 2, with regards to 10 secrets in Red Dead Redemption 2 that many players missed. Which doesn't mean you missed them as an individual, implying as much would be an insult to your intelligence. But many people do indeed miss secrets. A lot of people who play these games will either blitz through them, or not play through them in their entirety. Now we know Red Dead Redemption 2's open world is famous for its abundance of secrets, so a lot of them aren't very secret anymore on the whole. So I thought I'd compile this list based on the secrets that I don't see people talking about as often as some of the more famous ones. Anyway, we're going to get cracking, so please enjoy. Secret number 1. There is a spot on the map where if you visit at night during a thunderstorm, there is a 100% probability that you will be struck by lightning. Atop a hill, a short ride southwest of Annisburg, you may find these trees which look like they've seen better days and also seem to spell out the word Y. And like I've already mentioned, visiting during a thunderstorm offers quite the unique death. A bit of a counterproductive secret, I know, but it's a secret just the same. It's just a lethal one. Secret number 2 can be located along the cliff tops in the Grizzlies East, for it's here where you can say hello to a meditating monk, sat in solitude at the edge of the cliff, contemplating life no doubt, and of course you can interact with him, to which he'll respond seemingly annoyed, but he will not speak no matter what.
Hey! You alright? You okay there? Fancy meeting you up here. What are you doing? Looks peaceful.
After about 5 attempts, the interact button will still pop up, however Arthur will not speak, but the monk will still respond seemingly annoyed, albeit silent just the same. It's clear that he's not especially keen on his meditation being interrupted by a cowboy. He seems to be a spiritual fella. I almost feel bad for shooting him, throwing him off the cliff and then setting him on fire. But as is the case with senseless violence in games, it's just too funny. Secret number 3 brings us to the northeastern corner of the map to a location northeast of Dover Hill. For it's here where we can meet the King of the Trees or something.
Hey you! Go away!
Howdy.
I thought I told you to go away.
You did.
Well, you haven't.
Why would I listen to you? You're a hermit.
I am not a hermit. I'm the king. The king!
It's fair to say this man is not awfully keen on social interaction, as he will continue to shoo you away and throw stones at you until you go away. Other information about this character is he is known as Poor Joe. Besides that, he lobbed stones at me until he vanished from existence. Turns out he's so eager to escape civilization that he just banished himself to a different dimension. Secret number 4 intrigued me. As somebody who's made content on this game for the best part of 4 years now, it's becoming increasingly rare that I'll either stumble across something, or notice something, or find something online talking about something in this game that I didn't know about, even though I am sure there is plenty. At a spot northwest of Hanging Dog Ranch in West Elizabeth, north of the Little Creek River, we can happen upon a unique weapon and a little story that goes with it. It's here where you can find the carcass of a bear. In its body is the Antler Knife, and beneath it is the badly mauled remains of some man. It appears as if the man and the bear had a scrap, and the man managed to kill the bear by stabbing him with the Antler Knife, but not before the bear got some preemptive revenge. And then along come us, and we take the knife, so I guess the only winner here is us. The Antler Knife is a unique weapon, like I said, that can only be found here in the game, and it's always neat when that sort of collectible comes with some form of environmental storytelling. Secret number 5 takes us to the general store in Strawberry. Upon discovering an establishment's illegal side hustle in this game, you can rob it. It appears one of those lesser known side businesses is a moonshine operation in Strawberry's general store basement, which by the way is far from the most disturbing thing you can find in somebody's basement. You can discover this operation without any tips, and then you can bust into the general store and perform the robbery. Provided nobody's present save for the shopkeeper, you can perform this robbery relatively cleanly and get away without alerting the law. You only come away with $50 for your troubles, but hey, it's better than nothing. It's also quick and easy cash, so if you need $50, now you know where to find it. Just try not to shoot anyone to swerve bounty. Secret number 6 takes us to the abandoned farm of 2 crows, where we can find the strange remains of a creature. Seemingly part woman, part donkey, this is the donkey lady, and it would appear as if the donkey lady has literally been worked to death. This is in this game due to a famous, hilarious bug from Red Dead Redemption, in which a random female NPC could be mounted as if she were a donkey and ridden as such, which sounds wrong if somebody's taken this out of context. When examined, your journal will read, "What the hell was this poor thing?" It appears this poor creature could have either been placed here to look ominous, or canonically there was actually a donkey lady. If the latter is the case, it would appear as if she didn't have much of a good life. You may have heard of the Donkey Sanctuary, but what we may need now is the Donkey Lady Sanctuary. Secret number 7 brings us to Big Valley, West Elizabeth, where we can find a cave on the western side of the map, right on the edge, that houses a particularly strange hermit. If being a complete recluse wasn't enough, this one wants to be the devil. But his problem is he's nowhere near frightening enough.
Go away, please! Why don't you turn around and go back to the light? Can you leave my cave, please? Go and find your own cave. There are nasty things and nasty people down here, and I don't mean you. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. Okay, I'm not the devil, but I want to be. I want to be. And that's even worse. I'm a nasty man. Go away. I don't want you here. Is that so bad? Wanting solitude? Wanting loneliness? Wanting anything but you? Go away.
Hey, friend.
Get out of my cave.
And now he gets to enjoy the loneliness of eternity. Secret number 8 is relatively well known, especially when compared to some of the others I've mentioned so far, and that is the giant's remains on the slopes to Mount Shan. It's here where one can find the skeleton of a man seemingly gigantic in stature compared to people considered gigantic for humans. Now, it's speculated as to whether or not these remains are that of a human, or if he's something else entirely. For example, maybe this is Bigfoot. There's no evidence to back up these remains being Bigfoot, despite the fact that being a gigantic man, he'd have some pretty big feet. But there is a vampire in Red Dead Redemption 2, why wouldn't there be Bigfoot? Of course, Arthur doesn't ignore this discovery and is aware of it, and therefore can inspect it and write a journal entry. It will read, "Found a massive skeleton. Wonder how big the man was, or if he was a man at all. But if he was a man, he would be one incredibly hulking fella." Secret number 9 is a house that explodes northeast of Tumbleweed. Upon approaching this gaff, it will go kaboom. Now please ignore the train robbery to my right. We're just gonna ignore that. So this is the site we're met by.
Your money, my friend, and we all go home.
I do believe a dead man can be found amongst the rubble, and all evidence suggests a moonshine distillery operation appears to have gone bad. And by bad, I of course mean boom. This explosion is scripted to occur the first time you approach this house, and it will always explode before you get close to it. And then for the rest of that save, it will simply be rubble by the side of the road. Secret number 10 is the sun worshipper of New Austin, Bob Brownlee. This sun worshipper can be encountered 12 separate times, located at various spots across New Austin. And every single time he will be praising the sun, claiming that he doesn't need to eat or drink as the sun sustains him. If he's to be believed, he can photosynthesize somehow. He refers to the sun as Helios, which is the name the ancient Greeks gave to the god that they considered responsible for sunlight. He will also encourage the player to join him in worshipping the sun. However, I think we can all agree, we need winter. And hey, would you look at that, that brings us to the end of 10 Red Dead Redemption 2 Secrets Many Players Missed Part 2. Thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff, that would be super fantastic. And also, if you enjoyed this video and haven't seen any of my others that are like it, then you can check those out. I've got a couple done on Mass Effect, and one on Skyrim and one on The Witcher 3. Sorry, that took me a minute to remember. There is also, of course, since this is a part 2, another one on Red Dead Redemption 2, if you so wish to check that one out. Also, if you like history, via a link in the description you can check out my brand new history YouTube channel, Decades, which I'm running with a couple mates. It's been great fun so far, and we're loving making content, but anyway, I'll leave that in your hands. I'll stop wasting your time now. Thank you all for watching, and with any luck, I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video at some point. If there are any games you'd like to suggest for this series, then be sure to let me know, or if you'd like to see a part 3, then let me know as well on that front, that's no problem. Anyway, until next time, take care, and goodbye.